Hi, hola, bienvenidos, welcome. Thank you for joining our Empowered Mindful Athlete program. And today is all about our whole being, our physical being, where we're going to be doing a full body workout. And this we can do at home, we can do anywhere really when we're traveling on the road. And there's option to use our full body, just our body weight, or we can also utilize different bands. And the past couple weeks we've been talking about different performance enhancement tools and workouts, and foam rolling last week was myofascial release. So check back into week 3 for the myofascial release on how to allow the low body to recover and release. This week 4, we are all about full body training and strengthening. So option to use resistance bands. Also, if you're at home on the road, you can utilize different cans or bottles, water bottles or weights, if you choose, but it's not necessary. We can do so much with just our own physical body as well. So that being said, let us begin with our week 4 full body training session. So again, as a mindful athlete, mindfulness is, do you remember it? Mindfulness is all about connecting and focusing on this moment, the awareness of the now. So important when we are in training mode, when we are in recovery mode, when we are in performance and game situations where it's more intense, more alive, where we might feel or put more pressure on ourselves, or other people are putting more pressure on us. However, can we refocus into this given moment and not allow those thoughts, fears, or hesitations to resist us in any form of our performance? Tuning into this moment, to the now, where we are truly connected within our whole being, will improve, empower your performance, your game, and your overall life. So, as a mindful athlete, again, we will warm up very connected, aware into the now. So let us begin with our foundation. Each and every little toe, lift them up, place them down one at a time, connecting into our foundation. Let us have a gentle lift of the arches of our feet. Our legs are strong, but our knees are slightly bent. When we lock our knees out, we put a lot of pressure on the joint, on the tissues and the cartilage and tendons that are involved. So allow a little bend, allow a little flexibility. Invite in this longevity to our joints, to our foundation. With our hips, allow them to settle. And invite your tail, your navel to engage, so the tailbone can gently lengthen instead of pouching out and putting a lot of pressure on our low back. Invite the navel in. Allow the tailbone to tuck naturally. Allow and invite the spine to stack one vertebrae on top of the other, the ribs to be pulled in. Again, connecting this core, strong surface where a lot of mobility and agility comes from. So connecting there, invite the shoulders to soften. Maybe they roll up, back, and down to release. Our arms can just be heavy. And then I invite you to close your eyes, to turn your gaze inward, and maybe again check back in with those surfaces, the toes. Feeling all 4 corners of our feet connected, the arches slightly lifted. Legs are strong, yet the knees are bent and soft. Navel engages, inviting the tailbone to lengthen. The low back to release. Stack one vertebrae on top of the other, ribs slightly pull in. Shoulders over the hips, arms heavy. Chin tucks a little to lengthen the back of your neck. The jaws release from each other. Tongue releases from the roof of your mouth, inviting in this oxygen flow through the mouth or through your nose. Oxygen is so important to nourish, energize, heal, and repair our cells, our muscles, the whole being. The forehead softens. And just begin to feel and embody this grounded balance of strength and ease. And I invite you just to begin a little bounce. Again, we can keep our eyes closed to connect within ourselves. The mindfulness of our own being, not worrying or thinking about what anybody else looks like. That's a good thing right here. You could be at home or with your teammates. Just beginning to bounce a little. Feel the cushion beneath the hips. It's fine. And then pausing there, just finding a nice balanced shape. Begin to twist a little side to side. So maybe the arms swing out a little or a lot as they are relaxed. The knees are still bent. And the navel slightly pulls in as you twist to protect your spine. Begin to warm up and engage your abdominals, your obliques. Anytime you feel that you wish to open your eyes, you're welcome to do so as well. I invite you to continue to just feel and connect within your own. Maybe just start to feel the left hip is a little tighter than the right, or without judgment, just being aware. Spaces of tension or resistance, injury, or old injuries may arise. And then let us begin to slowly wiggle and coming back to stillness into the middle. And I invite you to inhale the arms up high, big circles around you to the sky. And then exhale, allow the arms to float wide back down. You can option the eyes or to keep them closed or open. Inhale the arms high, lift up, stretch up, exhale the hands around you to soften. We're doing this one more time. Inhale the arms up nice and high. Exhale to soften. And then shaking out the legs and the arms, releasing that foundation. And then bringing our feet back together again underneath of our hips, hip width apart, knees slightly soft. So beginning some movement and balance. Okay, so let's step our left foot to the side. Inhale the right leg high. Toes are flexed. And then exhale, shift it over to the side, shift and lift. So just gentle movements for now while waking up our stabilizer muscles, the little muscles that help to support our joints, ankles, knees, hips, and all the way up. Beginning with our legs here, just shifting ourselves side to side. Again, gentle, simple, mindful movements. And just being aware one side, maybe a little bit more wobbly than the other. But no judgment, just awareness. Mindful. Good. Beginning to add the arms. Stepping out, maybe squatting down, rising up. 90-degree arms. Stepping out, rising up. 90-degree arms. Cheek to cheek. Stepping out, rising up, getting a little bit more of the full body connected. Slow movement, mindful. Then maybe starting to take those steps wider. Sink down a little bit more. Rise up. Wide. Sink down. Rise up. Rise up. Opposite side. Switching it up just a little. Taking a big step to the side. Opposite leg comes behind us as if a curtsy squat. Then we rise up. Single leg. Opposite leg. Curtsy squat. Step it back. Take it back. Chest still lifted. Rise it up. So just switching a little bit, range of motion, the angle in which we are coming into these movements, mindfulness, connection, slowing it down. Oftentimes as athletes, we go, fast, train, hard. I have definitely been there. And the more that there is connection, slowing down, listening, the more my particular athletes I've worked with have had less injury, myself included, even after retiring. Have had empowered performance. And they're stronger from the inside out. So having the patience, the focus, and the care to take care of your whole being, maybe in a different way than you have before. Change is the only thing constant, my friend. One more. And release, shake it out. A little balance, a little range of motion. Standing onto that right leg. Right foot, toes up, set that foundation. Opposite leg, swings. So range of motion, flexibility, warming it up, loosening these muscles up. Before we add a little bit more body weight, strength, or resistance bands. And then let us kick our foot back, point our toes, and grab a hold. Try to grab a hold of the top of the foot near the ankle, protect, and then flex the foot. Feel the difference of the thigh when it's pointed and flexed. And then squeeze your bum, tuck it forward, really open up through the front of your thigh, hip flexor, and shake it out. Opposite side, lift all 5 toes, place them down, and feel into that range of motion. Balancing your standing leg. And point the toe, kick it back. Point or flex your foot, navel engaged, find your tuck, find that length. And release. Woo. Alrighty, so adding a little bit of that strength, balance, and resistance, okay? So again, body weight, all good. Resistance bands, if you have it, want to use it, I'll show you that as well. Step your left foot forward. Right foot comes back. Hips will face forward as if they were headlights. Bending the knees. Simply lower down so we're about 90-degree angle. Navel engaged, protect the knees and the back. Press up, squeeze. Squeeze. When we engage the muscles in the core, utilizing those muscles so much more. So again, while we don't always have to have weight, just mentally connect. Mind-body connection. Excuse me. Mindfulness. Squeeze in. Engage. Release. Squeeze in. Engage. release. So from the side, lowering down. Long, tall, strong, engaged. Knees stay slightly bent. Feel the muscles. Feel that blood flowing. Slow movements. Time under tension. Muscular endurance. If we do have a resistance band, place it under the front foot. Band comes up to the shoulders. Lengthen. It just adds a little bit more resistance to the muscles. But really still squeeze. Engage the quads, glutes, core. Squeeze up. We have 4 more. Slow, controlled movements. Last one. As we step up onto that left foot, rise up the right. So again, time under tension. Strong, but now focusing and getting a little bit more muscular endurance. Breathing into that balance. And then shaking it out. Right foot stays forward. Left foot steps back. Lunges on this opposite side. Again, tuck the navel. Tailbone lowers. Slightly bend the back knee. Slow and controlled movements. And find your range of motion. Maybe each side is a little different. Being mindful of any knee injuries or any sensitivities there. Again, when we engage these muscles, we protect the joint that much more. No need to go rep, or jump, or pound. We get enough of that in other training. Slow, mindful movement. Connect with your breath. Inhale, down. Exhale, tension as we rise. Inhale to lower. Exhale to contract the muscles fully. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back up. Option to utilize that resistance if we have it. Inhale, exhale to press up for these last 4. 3. 2. Squeeze your muscles. Last 1 more after this. Squeeze. And coming into that balance, bring your left leg up, standing onto the right. Strong core, strong lift. Option to put the arm out, up to the side, challenge. Breathe in and shake it out. Strengthening and lengthening. So with our legs being used just there, let's get a little strength and we'll go into a length and the heart rate increasing. Let us move into lengthening and adding in a heart rate increaser. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. So flat back, lengthen. Maybe the hands stay on the thighs, legs. Maybe they come to the cushion on the floor. But eventually bend your knees enough so the hands come to the floor. Walk our hands forward so our heels stay back onto the ground. And then bicycle your feet. Maybe rock the hips a little side to side. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Squat back enough to lift the heart and lift your head. Breathe in. Exhale, walk back out. Stretch the calves. We're only going to do this one more time. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend the knees enough to sit back, lift your heart, lift your head. Catch a breath, and then walk back out. This time all the way into a plank position, push-up position, navel engaged. Pause here. If you need at any time to bring your knees down, bring the knees down, but still tuck the tailbone, find length into the spine. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Stay lifted. Heart rate increaser with mountain climbers. Right foot comes up into the chest between the hands. For the first 12, we'll set our foot down. So we're going to get a nice stretch. The second set of 12, we'll keep it lifted. Hop to switch in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the foot lifted. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your knees. Sit back onto your feet. Take a breather. Option to lift the arms. Option to place them behind your head. Keep on breathing. After your next exhale, shift forward, tuck all 10 toes, and sit back onto your heels. Open up the bases of the feet, that foundation that we were just balancing on, strengthening, lengthening, and heart rate increaser. Our foundation that we don't often maybe take time to nourish. Let us do so now. Shift ourselves forward, tap out the toes. Feels so nice. Moving into the upper body. Balance and stabilizers of our shoulders and our core, our elbows. We will be first on all fours. Stay here if that feels good to you. I like to sometimes go into my fist so that I'm not always crinking and wrecking my wrist. I don't even know if crinking is a word, but it is now. Crinking my wrist. Cranking? Crinkle? So, rise up onto the fist if that feels good to you and more support of your wrist. Option to come down at any time as well, or to stay down. Being here, invite your right arm to lift, thumb to the sky, shoulder away from the ear. Lower it down. Opposite hand, lift, thumb to the sky, shoulder away from the ear. Lower it down. Second time through, lift up your right, bring it to the side. So the thumb stays up to the sky, the ceiling, as far to the side as you can, and then bring it back forward in front of you and lower it down. Opposite side, left hand raises up. Bring it out to the side. Strong arm and shoulder, bringing it back in and down. Take your time. Slowly lift. Shoulder away from the ear. Keep your navel engaged. Bring it out to the side. Bringing it back in front of you. Lower it down. Opposite side, last time. Think about pulling the shoulder blade down your back, away from your ear. Come in, back in front, lower it down. A few shoulder rolls, forward and back. And then moving into our upper body. Again, option to stay onto the knees or return to your knees whenever you need. Moving into push-ups. So our hands are going to be outside of the shoulders. Fingertips point a little bit inward. And our elbows are going to fly out wide. So find length into the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Elbows bend wide, and we bring our chest all the way to the floor. Shoulders squeeze back like you were pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades. Exhale, press up. So repeat, elbows fly wide, chest comes all the way to the floor, navel is engaged. So as you exhale and press up, your whole core unit goes together. Inhale to fill up with that oxygen, with that energy. Exhale to press it up and away. Inhale to bring it down slowly, slowly, slower than you may want to go. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale, press it up. Keep repeating. Slow and controlled. Again, no need to rush. Build that muscular endurance by doing slow, mindful movement. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale to press it up. Squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Navel engaged. Core is one unit. We only have 4 more. Inhale to lower slower than we want to go. Exhale to press it back up and away. Last 2. Last 1. And shift ourselves back. Let the arms extend in front of you. Rest your head down. Let your arms fall heavy. Feel this nice stretch in your back as your arms relax. And then bring the knees in together underneath of your belly. Arms again go long. And then walk the arms to your left. Inhale, lift up just a little. Exhale your hips back to opposite side to the right. Allow that length through the side body. And then walk your hands to the center. Lift yourself up. Settle back in. Release your back. Release your shoulders. Release your neck. Maybe wiggle it yes and no, and yes again. And then walk your hands to the right side. Lift your hips up. Settle your hips back to the left. Lengthen through the left side body. Breathe in. Breathe out to relax. Inhale, exhale, back to the center. And a little heart rate increaser, arm stabilizer, navel engaged for that core. Shoulders roll back, rising up into a full push-up plank position. So again, legs are long. We can go wider to help a little support or more narrow. Arms are about hip or shoulder width apart, a little bit more. Be mindful not to bring the bum up. Navel engaged, roll the belly down. We're gonna walk side to side. So here, push up plank. Walking it to your left together, back to the center, right together. Feet come with our hands. In together, out wide, into the middle, opposite right side, back to the middle, back to the left, back to the middle, back to the right. Option at any time to set the knees down. Working our shoulders and working our core, being mindful. at what feels good to you. We only have a couple more, so can we get back up, challenge ourselves? We're stronger than we believe sometimes. So let's push through, focus on form. Navel engaged. Legs are strong. Flat back. Arms are strong. Wrists underneath of the shoulders. Navel engaged. Pause for 5, 4. Check in with your form. 3, 2, and 1. You set down, sit back, roll the shoulders, shake it out. We are almost there, my friends. We've got an imbalancing, strengthening of the lower body, core work, heart rate increasers, upper body, strengthening, balancing, heart rate increase. Let's continue to put it all together. This time we step our feet really wide. Our toes are going to be out. As we bend the legs, our knees point out wide. We're gonna drop our bums. Again, navel engaged, tailbone lifts to drop it down. Engagement of the inner thighs. Shoulders roll back. So we can drop it down, and we're gonna lift our arms up like a star. But our thumbs are not going to be up this time, they're gonna be palms flat. So we drop it down, squeeze the legs, squeeze this core, squeeze the arms and shoulder blades back together, find long arms. Drop it down. Inhale, exhale, rise it up. If you wish to add a band and resistance, utilize a lighter band. Inhale down, exhale, rise it up. If we lose form or rounding forward, release the band. Inhale, lower. Exhale, mindful movements to rise up. Squeezing and embodying inner thighs, outer thighs, abdominals, arms, back, shoulders. Release. Inhale, exhale. If we're opting for the body weight option, maybe we add a little balance by lifting the heels, rising up, squeezing, working on that balance, core engagement. Lower the heels, inhale, exhale, rise up. Inhale, maybe the heels stay lifted. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise up. Wherever you are, mindfully connect with slow movements, with the breath connection, with the engagement of the muscles upon contraction. Last 4. Last one, pause it down, hands to the thighs. Exhale, right shoulder drops towards your left knee. Feel that opening, that stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower left shoulder towards the right knee. Enjoying this little stretch, this little opening before our heart rate increaser and core for the last exercise. Of our practice. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly shaking it out. Grounding into our last heart rate increaser and obliques. Working this full body. We will have our feet placed again out wide, maybe a little bit more narrow than our goddess squats before, our sumo squats. And bring the core to lengthen. Hi, buddy. Bring the hands behind the ears lightly, protecting you from the squat. How sweet are you, good boy? He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? Thank you so much. Gracias por protegerme. Gracias por protegerme, amor. Te amo. That's a buen chico. You're not gonna like my jumping though, huh? Yo creo que no. No le gusta mi brincando. ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Or maybe you're hiding. Feet nice and wide, hands placed behind the ears. And let us begin. Exhale, rise the knee up, place it down. Opposite knee, crisscross. Opposite, crisscross. Crisscross. Really squeezing the sides. Switch your leading side. Right, left. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Last 3. Use your breath. Release, contract. And shake it out. Shake it out, move around. Heart rate increaser. Core abdominals. Breathe. And then feet come together. Sit ourselves back. Slower than we want to go. Allow the bum to find the ground. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze those knees together. Engage the center of your core. And then slowly roll up. Again, slower than what you probably want to go. Rising up. Exhale. Slowly lower back down. One more time. Last time. Rise it up. Breathe it up. Slowly roll down. Feet hip width apart. Navel engaged. Inhale. Option, we want to try to press ourselves up to standing. Inhale. Exhale to rise. Slower than we want to go. Engage the navel. Slowly sit back just as we did before. Full range of motion. Inhale. Exhale to rise. Only one more. Full range of motion. Full body. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to rise. Well done. Shake it out. Ending onto the floor. Legs rise up. Arms rise up. Shake it out. So to finish with your practice today, legs will be up. Maybe put them up against the wall. Maybe lift up a block, a cushion, a pillow. But stay here in this shape for about 10 to 20 minutes. This helps to release and invite our circulation to flow in the opposite direction, inviting the blood flow to move downward through the legs, flushing out different toxins, lactic acid, or tension, tightness that has been built up through our training, games, or just day-to-day basis. Allowing it to circulate in the opposite direction, back down through our being, through the heart to cleanse, to be renewed and refreshed, oxygenated blood, helping recovery time, also helping to nourish the brain and increase focus and awareness. So again, I invite you to just stay here, end our training and our practice with legs up the wall for, again, about 10 to 20 minutes. They may start to become numb or feel light. That's okay. Just be mindful to not get up too fast. So keeping the legs up for the rest of your time there. When you are done about 10 to 20 minutes, just slowly bring them in. Rock a little side to side before you get up. So enjoy your time with your legs up. Thank you again for tuning in to our Empower Your Mindful Athlete program. And I invite you to check out the previous weeks if you've missed so on our YouTube channel, Heather Standen, and catch up with what we have done in our program, as well as join in for the next following weeks to finish our full curriculum of Empower the Mindful Athlete program. And remember to make and take the time for you, to educate your whole being, to embody your conscious warrior, to empower your performance, your life. Thank you for joining our Mindful Athlete program. Stay tuned and check out other programs and offerings for your whole being. Ciao for now.